Hi guys, welcome back to Pokemon Blue. Last time we made it through the Victory Road. This time we're actually going to take on the League. So I kind of got everything ready here. I need to reheal. So, we have our lineup here. It looks a little different. So, I went through our storage. I pulled out, whatever vitamin increases speed, and I gave that to Rao, and then I gave the HP up to Drew, which is probably why he's not fully healed. Everybody's at 48, Nick is at 49, Colton is level 50. I used up our 8 rare candies to get everybody up to where they are. I flew to Cinnabar to buy items, because here in the League, all you can get is max potions, pretty much just the max potions that I really wanted. Because yeah, he only has the max potions. He does have Ultra Balls, which I didn't want to buy any Pokeballs right now. I wanted Hyper Potions. Hyper Potions in this generation, up until, like, Kalos, Gen 6, Hyper Potions heal 200 HP. And I don't think a single one of ours is at 200, yeah. So there is no necessity for a max potion, and they're way more expensive. So I bought a ton of hyper potions. The max potions and full restores that I have were from the PC. Same thing for the elixir ether, probably won't use them, but this is the time to do it. The max revives, you can't buy those anywhere. So I pulled those out. I bought some more full heals, in case we get status issues, max ether, and then I did buy 10 more revives. So, let's see, how do we want to start? We will probably start with Colin in the lead. And let me heal up one more time, just to be certain we are fully ready to go. I think it's been a while since I played while healing. Usually cut that out because I have to re-heal and run back to wherever we were. So here we are. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck! Here we go. So first and foremost, we are going to take on Lorelei. Welcome to Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha 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 ha. Are you ready? So, Lorelei is supposed to be a ice specialist. Emphasis on supposed to be. Dugong here, 54. I did keep Thundershock, good. Thunderbolt. So Dugong here is a water ice type. So there is ice in that typing. However, just about every other Pokemon, every Pokemon she has, Cloyster is also going to be one of her ice water types. Another Thunderbolt. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of pure ice types in this generation. Pure ice or ice that's not accompanied with water. So it is pretty smart. Slowbro isn't even an ice type, so we're gonna keep with Colin. Slowbro is a water psychic type. So no ice in that one. But you can find it in Seafoam Islands, which is essentially an ice area, if you will. Jinx. Oh, shoot, I did want to switch. That was a goof on my end. let's try this. I learned Pin Missile. Oh, are you kidding me? When I leveled up to level 48. What the world? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is very bad. That is very bad. Mother trucker. Let's switch out to Rao. Well, darn. That was stupid. That was a stupid button press. Jinx is a ice type. Jinx is, use flamethrower, is a ice psychic type. The only like non-water ice type. She's preemptively using a super potion, but just a super potion. It's only 60 HP, which is obviously not even half. That's done. Problem. Big problem, Lapras. Lapras is very bulky. What to do? And my goof. Hear me out. Rao knows dig. I don't think that wouldn't... Is ground super effective against ice? I can't remember. No. And of course the Hydro Pump hits. Of course. We're gonna start out. Ooh. Of course. Yeah, Of course we're gonna start like that. Okay. Okay. We're gonna use up all of our fucking healing items for this stupid Lapras. Where's my full restore? There we go. Full restore not only fully heals. Are you kidding me? You're hitting 2 in a row. Mother trucker. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Thunderbolt is gonna do massive damage. We also survived a Hydro Pump. Good. Crit. Good. Okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. Deep breaths. Defeated Lorelei. Good. Lapras is so dang bulky. How dare you? You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. Yep. And you took out one of my Pokemon and I already have to use a revive. I don't like using healing items. I feel like I didn't buy enough. If I had more revives, I probably would be feeling a little better. That's fine though. Use another item for Colin. It's better to be prepped and ready. And then who's next? I think next we'll have Drew. Yep. Why does it sound the way it sounds in this area? The last area didn't sound this way. That's weird. So, my dilemma. We're gonna... What does he throw out first? So the next guy is Bruno. And he kind of has fighting types. We're gonna start with Drew. We're just gonna start there. Technically is a fighting type specialist. But he also has rock types on the team. So I'm gonna see what we do here. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon. Nathan, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Let's see what he starts with. Bruno wants to fight. I knew it. So now you know. He starts with his rock type. We'll go with a Psybeam. Maybe I should. Psychic. I don't think it has much special. No. Nope. Okay, good. It's gonna use Hitmonchan. We'll just keep on in. I'm less worried about Bruno because generally in this generation, since special is one stat, the fighting types aren't gonna have much. So that's gonna be Hitmonlee. So you do get to see both Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. That's kind of cool. I don't know why he has Onyx, and I think he has a second Onyx. What is his third? He will have, another Onyx. I'm gonna switch out. I have not seen Colton yet in a hot minute, so we're gonna throw him out. And we will use our grass moves on it. We are a Razor Leaf. Sounds good. Onyx, just like with the Rhydon situation, is a ground rock type, so it is quad weak. Quad weak to water and grass. So Colton really didn't have much of an issue with that. Machamp. We are definitely going back to Drew. Side note, I think Bruno could have had, instead of 2 Onyx, he could have had Poliwrath. It gains the fighting type when it fully evolves from Poliwag, Poliwhirl. That could have been another teammate on here. But whatever. Why? How could I lose? Get some money out of him. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Thanks you much. Thank you much. Well, we don't really need to heal because everybody did well here. We'll keep Drew. Right? No, we'll switch. Go with Simon. We'll go with Simon because the next Elite Four member... I never noticed that there's different music in each room. That's interesting. Excuse me. That is very interesting. But... I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Nathan, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. So, Agatha. Makes sense she has the ghost music in here. Still doesn't make sense why Bruno has, like, rocket music, but Agatha wants to fight. She's sending out Gengar. Gengar is ghost. Ghost poison. Key to that is the poison. We are going to use Earthquake. I was about to be very mad there for a second. It might seem weird that Earthquake is hitting a Gengar because I want to say, can't remember which generation they got rid of that ability, but Gengar usually has Levitate. Can't be hit by ground type moves. There is no abilities in this game, so it's quite nice. There's Golbat though. Golbat is not a ghost type. What am I going to use? Let's throw Nick out. He has an ice type move. Golbat is that poison flying. It is poison. Agatha is indeed a ghost specialist. At least she's supposed to be. She clearly loves her status conditions. Super effective. Haunter, okay. No longer confused. Thank goodness. Well, That was weird. She pulled back. But we're gonna use Surf? Didn't affect Nick. Good, good, good. She loves her status moves, apparently. They're so annoying. Well, this ain't going well. I can't hit it with anything normal. Huh. Why did you try Dream Eater when I wasn't asleep? But that's not great. That is very not good. But still trying to use Dream Eater. Good. So close. And now she's withdrawing Haunter for Golbat. Should have gone with Ice Beam, apparently. Okay, yeah. Should have gone Ice Beam. Super Potion. She is just catty. But it's done. Okay, Golbat is down and dusted. We are done with him. Use her Haunter, probably, that we were fighting. I'm just gonna keep nicking. Another Surf. I'm trying to use Dream Eater. I'm not asleep. It's so weird. The AI in these games are kind of weird sometimes. And it's down. It's down. Good. Use Arbok, a pure poison type. I am switching. Going back to Simon. He can take care of this easy. But Nick did good. He actually didn't take any damage between the two, which is shocking for him. He's been doing much better the last few videos. Use another Earthquake. And I think... what is her last Pokemon? I guess what I've been trying to get at is that she's not really a ghost specialist. She's going to use another Gengar, so we're going to keep Simon in. She is much less a ghost specialist and much more of a poison specialist. Of course it's going to hit. Confuse Ray. Of course you can hit yourself. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I was gonna say, Simon can't be poisoned. Thank goodness. No longer confused. Thank goodness. Since Simon is a poison type, he can't be poisoned by toxic. There's essentially only 3 individual ghost Pokemon in the entire Kanto Dex. The only fully evolved Pokemon, ghost Pokemon in the Kanto Dex is Gengar. So of course, Agatha's gonna have to supplement with poison types, since all the ghosts are essentially poison type too, for whatever reason. It's down. And we defeated Agatha. Oh ho, you're something special, child. We get some money. You win! I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Now the big question is what to start with. I'm kind of afraid to start with Nick, to be quite honest with you. I don't want to lose him so quick in the next battle. We'll see how he does. You definitely want to get prepped before you go through that door, because I'm not touching the controller right now. Okay. And if you went through the door like me and was forcefully walked all the way down that hall, this is your next chance to change anything up. Switch out your Pokemon, heal up, all that good stuff. So this is battle number 4. Ah, I heard about you, Nathan. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your leak challenge ends with me, Nathan. We'll see what happens. Big talk for, essentially a bird keeper. And you'll see what I mean by that. Oh, start out the wrong... That's why I was afraid to start with Nick. Okay, Colin. Dragon killer. Or at least Gyarados killer. Ah. Fudge. Chocolate sprinkles. Ow! Crit! Mother! I should have looked up what they start with. I should have trusted my gut that he would have screwed me over by starting with Gyarados. And because Gyarados defeated my Pokemon, it can move again. Mother trucker. Please. Mother trucker. He better not heal. Just hope Simon can defeat. Okay, good. Mother. That was not a good start at all. Please start with your electric types. I am so sorry. Starting with Dragonair. Okay. Will be better from here, I hope. So, Earthquake. Earthquake, Earthquake. That was a terrible start. But yeah. Critical, thank goodness. Maybe claw back some wins here. Another Dragonair. Okay, Earthquake again. Get this defeated. That was not a good start at all. Okay, crit, but we didn't kill it. Agility. Speed greatly rose. Wonderful. We'll do strength. Because, yeah, I knew he was gonna do it. Yep. I knew he was gonna do it. Because he is a turd muffin. The crit. We'll do another quick. Just... Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay, it's increasing its speed. I'm not sure if agility is speed in modern day mechanics. I think agility is evasiveness in modern day mechanics. Aerodactyl. Okay. Yes. And... you know what? No. No, we're gonna stay with Simon. Simon has been carrying us through this time. Here we go. Yeah, Gyarados is just awful. Awful. Those Dragonairs weren't terrible. Lance loves his Hyper Beam. Okay. We're okay. The problem with Hyper Beam, not only does it do a ridiculous amount of damage, okay, we'll have to switch out this next time. But I have 3 fully healthy and 1 okay for Lance's last Pokemon, Dragonite. Yes, we are going to have to switch, and we're going to go with Nick. Nick has a quad of super effective move against Dragonite. So, and if it's going to use Dragon Rage because it's super effective, we should be okay. So I think that's physical defense. Yeah. Just unfortunate. Well, maybe not. Yes, good. Please survive, Nick, and then we have a guaranteed win. Please survive! No! Okay. Dang, I don't even know what to do. With Rao, why did I go with Rao? Dang it. Hyper Beam usually has to have a recharge after use. There is no recharge if you defeat the enemy. Which is ridiculous. Good job, Rao. So, okay. It does have to recharge. Ah, that would have been a great switch in. Maybe not. We're gonna do a quick attack. We'll do some chip damage. Just to... Yeah, it literally is just chip. Crit. Not great. Alright, Nick. We really need you to go. Okay. Yes! Okay. Good. Oh, thank goodness. We did it. Oh, thank goodness. We beat Birdkeeper Lance. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are Pokemon Master. Get some money. Good. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Nathan. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or, you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is... Gary! He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. That hurt, Nugget. So before we go through that door, we are going to make sure we are healed and ready to go. Where are my revives? Because Lance did work on my team. Between that Gyarados and the Dragonite, oh, gracious. Again, he loves Hyper Beam, which does a ridiculous amount of normal type damage. Problem is, it does have a recharge, but only if your Pokemon survives. Down to 6 survives. That's okay. We only have one more challenge, and I at least know the opener. I at least know the opener. So we'll just recharge everybody on health. Hyper Potions are the way to go, because it only heals up 200, but not a single one of ours is at 200, or even close. So, should be okay to go. Rao actually had one clutch moment, and that was surviving long enough to heal up Nick fully. So, good job to her. Good job to Nick for killing that Dragonite. Because I know what the start is, we are not starting with Nick, we are starting with Colin. Because everybody knows Gary, and Gary loves his Pidgeot, and we are going to make Gary regret life. Here we go. Hey! I was looking forward to seeing you, Nathan. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Nathan, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Gary wants to fight. One last time. Level 61 Pidgeot. My gracious. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Starting with Colin, because I'm smart this time, and I know what you lead with. As long as you get a good start, should be okay from here. Gary is about to use Alakazam. You can do this, Colin. You've done it before. You can do it again. 59. Oh, I have Pin Pencil now, too. I could try. Psychic. You can do it, Colin. Please. Don't. Please. Mother Trucker. Let's give it a go. Super effective. Oh, only 3 times. Okay. And recover, you turd. But we'll actually use Bug type on a Psychic type. Ooh. Oh, only 2? Come on. And he's already recovered to full. Oh. Bless. Critical. Super effective. Super effective. Only twice. Come on. It can hit up to 5 times, and it only hit 4 the once. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Hopefully it doesn't recover. Crit. Bless. Bless you, Colin. Bless you. Right on. Yep, you were good. You're good to get out. Colton, it's your time. Your time. Okay, Colton did his part. Or Colin did his part. Colton's turn. Razor Leaf. And I am confident that even if this doesn't knock it out right on, which it should, it's quad weak, we can make a drain and recover. Good. Right on. Down. Halfway through. Haven't lost anybody. So, Executor. Yes, we are changing. Ra will get her spotlight. Defeat this mother. Executor would actually be 4 times weak to Bug type as well, but we're not having a great time with Pin Missile. That and Colin's about dead, so. Thank goodness it didn't affect. Hypnosis isn't the most accurate. We're burned! Yes! Okay, good. Oh, great. Oh, you're doing great, Rao. We're gonna quick attack. Because healing is in turn order. It doesn't happen at the start of the turn. Perfect. Good. Colin, you've got one more job. One more job, soldier. Actually, you'd have 2 more if you could survive. Thunderbolt, quad, weak, perfect. Level 50, sweet. Charizard. It's actually gonna not be super effective with the, You know what? We can do this. We'll do it this way. Nick, you've got this. You have got this. You've been doing great. You do have Surf, which is going to be super effective. Ice Beam will not. They're both the same power. You're resistant to Charizard's fire moves. He doesn't really have flying. Slash is actually quite powerful. And high crit rate. Come on, you can do it. You've got this. I believe. I believe. Yeah, it doesn't do much, but it'll be enough. It's okay. It's okay. Let's throw Drew out. You can do it. You can do it. Do a Psychic. Nice, powerful, not super effective, but stab move. Okay, well, Rage is building. Not great. Yeah, his attack increases. Rage increases in power. This should be the last psychic. We should be good. And we are. Yeah, I was gonna be like, is Drew gonna be 49? Good. Nathan defeated Gary. 10 levels under level. No! That can't be! You beat my best! After all that work to become league champion? My reign is over already? It's not fair! We get some money? Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokémon. Darn it! You're the new Pokémon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Nathan! So, you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokémon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur. Nathan, you have come of age. Gary, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Gary, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokémon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Nathan, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokémon is marvelous. Nathan, come with me. Poor Gary. I do feel a little bad about that, but it's fine. Ahem. Congratulations, Nathan. This floor is the Pokémon Hall of Fame. Pokémon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokémon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Nathan, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Nathan. You and your Pokémon are Hall of Famers. Colin, our wonderful evolution. Rao, my favorite Pokemon of all time. One of them, I should say. Ninetales. I'm surprised I got to use her. Nick, our Dragonair, who never became a Dragonite. But that's okay. Drew, the Alakazam. Kind of overpowered, kinda. Simon the Nidoking, who didn't get a whole lot of love in the last battle, but that's okay. The unsung hero. Colton. Our Venusaur, and our starter. And my own big bro, Nathan. Excellent. Trade with friends to get some more. And that, my friends, is Pokemon Blue. Now, we're not done with the game. I really want to be able to complete the Pokedex before I close this chapter in the playthroughs. So, really a lot of the Pokemon that we are going to be needing to catch and do things with. I hope I'm not going to be too terribly long on getting that next video out, since this one will be coming out Saturday. Not quite a week from when I'm recording it. But what am I trying to say? We're going to be back. We will be back. I'm not sure how long it'll take for me to get all the Pokemon. We do need to find 2 more very rare encounters in the Safari Zone that don't like to be caught. We still need to evolve at least 2 or 3 Pokemon that do not have wild versions that I can catch. There's one Pokemon we never saw on the Victory Road that's an evolved version. That would be Marowak. Need to go back and catch one of those. But the biggest thing would be going to Cerulean Cave and catching all sorts of new Pokemon. So there's a ton of evolved versions of Pokemon in Cerulean Cave. That area in the back there. So, the end. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good day.